This is a Roblox game called Steer the Spheres. Ever since its release 20 years ago, Roblox has slowly become a hub of paying to win and gambling. To find out what happened, I'm playing the most popular Roblox game of every year. From games with billions of plays to games like, Steer the Spheres. Yeah, this game was released in 2005. Roblox was still called Dynablox. The site looked like this, and I was 2 years old. Unsurprisingly, move the ball. Put the ball through the hoop? Yeah, I win! It's very simple. However, Steer the Spheres is so old that this isn't even an accurate recreation. This is. Roblox was created as a physics engine meant to test physics. They didn't really have games back then. Only this. Luckily for everyone, that would soon change once it became 2006. Yep, the most popular game of this year was actually a game. The only problem is, it's mysteriously vanished. According to this timeline video, it was the first game to ever reach 1,000 plays. But no matter where I looked, no one even knew the name of it. Yeah, this same video just says it's called WIP. Problem is, it wasn't actually named that. The creator probably just changed it to that after release, so it's all anyone knows it by. How has one of the biggest achievements in Roblox history been completely forgotten? I had to find out. So, I did some digging. Launched up the oldest versions of Roblox available, and after a lot of research, I found this. Captured the Flag, the 22,623rd game ever uploaded to Roblox. And after checking the 22,623rd game on the current site, sure enough, here it is. Work in progress. It's unavailable to play, and the account that created it is deleted permanently. Not even their username exists anymore. The creator of one of the biggest Roblox achievements ever has been completely wiped from history. Thankfully, that's not where the story ends. During my research, I discovered who built this forgotten game, Roblox Police. Apparently, he was a well-known builder at the time, and searching up his name on Roblox, there's some re-uploaded versions of his old games. This is actually what his building style was like. Can you believe that at one point in time, the guy who made this had the most popular game on the entire site? And this is the only surviving record of him was somebody restoring one of his old games. This video is going to be the most popular mention of Roblox Police in existence. We went on to play his vehicle lab and his train depot, which somehow still worked. 19 years old and this train depot still functions. We'll never know what the original Capture the Flag game looked like, but seeing how talented he was all the way back then, we can only imagine. Moving on to 2007, we're about to experience one of the most influential games ever created. For example, look! In the description of this game, it has the first admin commands game pass of all time. Well, technically back then there were no game passes, so people just had to make t-shirts that gave special permissions when worn. But when clicking on it, I immediately noticed something wrong. The creator of this game, Mike, has been permanently deleted from Roblox. And to make matters worse, not a single person is playing this game. The game and its creator are both entirely dead, which surely means it's broken. There's no way this thing functions anymore, right? Okay. Wait, this works? Oh, and the bricks, they disappear! This game is called Minigame World. In 2007, it got 70,000 plays, making it the most popular Roblox game. But is it even fun? Oh, Macho, goodbye, buddy. Everybody loses. Race to the flag. I'm gonna beat you, dude. I'll tell you why it's one of the most influential games ever soon, but after my friend Tempest joined, I got totally sucked in. This game is fun, man! Mike made something awesome here, and even though he's deleted, we can still see what he looked like all the way back in 2007. Back then, there were no clothes, no body types, you had to be rectangular. You got to wear one hat and one picture on your torso. Throughout this video, I'm wearing completely accurate avatars for the time period, and my current one is genuinely what Builderman, the owner of Roblox, looked like at the time. Everything was so amateur and personal back then, but it was still so fun. Oh, do we hit each other? Oh my gosh, this is awesome! Maybe that entertainment value is what inspired people like Typical Type to create things like epic minigames. Yeah, Minigame World by Mike ended up influencing other minigame places that have billions of plays. Moving on to 2008, however, something is very wrong. Okay, it definitely does not work anymore. Throughout the years, Roblox continuously updated and improved their systems, which unfortunately broke a lot of old games like this, Ultimate Paintball. Despite being the most popular game of 2008, ending the year with 700,000 plays, I'm pretty sure the paintballs aren't supposed to be defying gravity. And the creator of this game, Mike, as discussed earlier, is not in a position where he can fix it. I dig through the site to see if I can find anything relating to Ultimate Paintball, and I'm pleasantly surprised. You see, throughout this video, I discovered that people love old Roblox. So much so that somebody fully recreated an accurate version of Ultimate Paintball from 17 years ago. Wait, gun mode. Oh, sniper. Dude, I got you! I sniped you, dude! It works! And honestly, after fighting Macho and Tempest, I see why this guy loved it enough to recreate it. It's very bare bones, but in a charming way. No matter where you look, you can't find a single game pass. No shop, no pop-up ads, no paying to win. Just a simple game. And that wasn't the only simple thing.
Yo, check me out. I got my cheeseburger cat.
Dude, that is huge! There was still only one hat and one image allowed on your avatar. But they allowed you to change the shape of your head. That's cool, I guess. Anyways, this game was alright, but to be honest, a little too simple. Roblox was clearly still in the Stone Age. Luckily for us, moving to 2009, that was about to rapidly change. Heli Wars, made by Jerusalem B, ended the year with a whopping 2.5 million plays, making it the most popular game 16 years ago. And off the bat, I'm a little confused as to why.
Dude, these helicopters do not work anymore, I don't think.
No, they so work, bro.
Wait, what?
Dude, ours didn't work at all.
You have to press Y. You have to press Y to start it, man. That's how it
Oh,
was back in the
really?
day.
You know, I'm such a yunk. Yeah, apparently back in the day, Roblox vehicles used completely different controls and steering methods. You had to click to steer, and the vehicle followed your mouse. Luckily for me, my friend Tempest joined in 2008, so he's very familiar with these mechanics. And after learning how the game worked, a fire lit inside me. Something about this game was different. What's something? Try driving now.
No, he has it.
You can't hit me. No, you can't hit me. No.
Yes.
Oh, I mean, dude, that was so sick.
I can't even be mad. I can't even be mad.
This game was the first game we've played that's actually fun. The mechanics are shockingly skill-based and allow for some insane fights. Dude, that was so baller. Oh.
Dude, I see why this is the most popular game that year. Holy crap, this is so awesome.
We were having so much fun, we ended up wasting over half an hour just playing this game alone. And thankfully, we didn't have to look like little blocky noobs either. This was the year Roblox added shirts and pants, so we crafted some more awesome avatars. This game has no monetization, no complicated features, but it's still so fun. Games from this era of Roblox felt so personal. It feels like you're playing something your friend could have made, not a corporation. That could be good, or it could be bad. Later on, we'll see which is the case. But for now, moving on to 2010, we discover the original Brookhaven. Yeah, that Roblox game that has, I don't know, 64 billion plays. Heli Wars was still the most visited game this year, but it wasn't the most popular. That title goes to Robloxville, frequently tying or beating the active player count of Heli Wars. It quickly rose to the top, but not without controversy. According to the wiki, people hated this game for being a hub of online dating. Hearing about that, I had to check it out for myself. Unfortunately though,
It doesn't work anymore, I don't think. I'm trying to join, it's not working. Cannot teleport from this universe to a universe owned by a different creator, it says.
and no matter how far and wide I looked, this time there was no accurate recreation of the game. So to get an idea of how it was truly viewed, I found an old YouTube video by Zhao Zhao Man, uploaded in 2010, and he wasn't exactly happy.
Oh wait, potatoes. Don't need? Then why are they fucking here? What the fuck just happened? I was just standing here and then suddenly I turned into a ragdoll.
Seeing this combined with the wiki, you'd assume everyone hated this game. But Tempest was quick to dispute that. Back in the day, this was actually one of his favorite games to play. So wanting to get a true idea of how the game actually was, I load into a bad recreation of it and ask him about everything.
Check out my avatar. Check it out. No, dude, this is genuine 2010 avatar. Look at that image I just sent. Screenshot from 2010.
No way! Is that you?
That's me. That's me. Look, furniture. You could buy furniture and put it in your house. It was so cool. Oh, these all give you gear. This is the gear shop.
Oh, it's a little dark in here nowadays.
Houses, gears to help with roleplay. Does this ring any bells to you? It's literally Brookhaven.
I'm glad that you could at least be here to tell me what the game used to be like.
And to tell me what his avatar used to be like. Yeah, during this era, you could finally wear multiple hats, which led to cool avatars like my sword ninja, or Temperist's Viking ninja, leading to something that everyone used to love, roleplay.
I had no idea you were into roleplay, dude.
As a kid, yeah, man. Everyone, if you were not into roleplay as a kid, you're a freaking loser. And get some imagination, you know?
Yeah, even though on the outside it seemed like the community hated this game, it really was just a fun place to dress up, roleplay, and let your imagination run wild. Robloxville ended the year with 4.8 million visits. We couldn't play it ourselves, but at least we could shed some light onto it. The game from 2011, however, needs no light shed on it. Most of you have played it before. That's right, Natural Disaster Survival. An insanely popular game made by Stickmaster Luke. It's still active to this day, and wait, this doesn't say Natural Disaster Survival. It says Survive the Disasters. What in the world is Survive the Disasters? 34 active players? This game had 10 million total plays back in 2011, making it the most popular game and the first game to ever reach that. Yet nowadays, it's been nearly forgotten, replaced with a shiny new version made by someone else? That can't be right. I need to play this game now. What was it like?
This is the OG, bro. Natural Disaster Survival stole this, man.
Low key.
Exploding noobs, GTFO the house, dude. Where's the exploding noobs?
They're in the house, man. Oh no!
Oh my gosh, they're gonna get us, dude. Temp, remember my name.
Yeah, this game is a lot like Natural Disaster Survival. You go through waves of different disasters, and the winners get bragging rights. Except in this game, you can actually save up points to buy gear, and the definition of disaster is, a bit looser.
Giant zombie. Uh-oh, dude. Oh my god, he's creepy.
Yeah, we need a roof. We need a roof. Get in here, man. Oh, he's not so bad.
This game is pretty fun. Why does it have no players? Temperist, having played a lot of Roblox during that era, kinda gives us an answer.
The creator of the game made the game into a kit, so you could make your own Survive the Disasters and add your own stuff to it. It was very easy. I made my own version of it and actually got popular in 2011.
Wait, what? The creator of this game just gave it away? To everyone? Hopping into Temperist's game, I learned even more.
Domo!
Oh gosh,
Domo.
dude. Oh my gosh. It's not.
This game is good. Honestly, I kinda like it more than the original. I see why it got players back in the day. But this developer, Akiko Dev, was so busy uplifting other fledgling devs and giving them the tools to get started that I guess they ended up replacing her. But that's a pretty negative outlook on the situation, and possibly not even what happened. Maybe people just lost interest over time. Maybe such an unmonetized game was doomed in the current state of Roblox. Though one thing is for certain, the young developers she helped, like Temperist, will never forget about it. Also, my avatar has spikes on his arms now because Roblox added some crazy body types in 2011. I had no place to awkwardly shove in information about my outfit during that heartfelt section, so here it is. But moving on to 2012, we encounter a totally new issue. After reaching 19 million plays, the most popular game of this year was Base Wars by this guy, who I'm not gonna bother pronouncing the name of. But after looking at the game, I noticed something problematic. The last update was shockingly recent, and the description states the creator is continuously updating it. This video is about exploring the accurate history of Roblox. What if this game has been updated too much? What if it's totally changed from how it was 13 years ago? Only one way to find out.
Oh, it has the old player. Dude, okay, this is gonna feel classic, I feel. It had so much UI compared to the last games we played.
Yeah, it does.
Dude, it has custom animations. Cool. Is this actually how it was back in the day, or is this like updated?
This is pretty dang similar, bro.
Shockingly, the game is still accurate to how it's always been. The same build style, combat style. He's even using the player list from 2012. And because of all that, I realized...
Dude, this seems to be like where Roblox games actually started like getting pretty good.
Oh yeah, this game was very advanced. If you think Heli Wars is fun, dude, this was like major upgrade from Heli Wars.
All right. It may seem way higher quality, but the question remains, does it still hold up?
I just sniped someone, bro. I just owned some noob, bro. Genuinely owned a noob just now.
I'm gonna kill you and then I'll show off our avatars.
Oh, I'll see your avatar through the scope of my sniper rifle. Wait, let me get a good look at your avatar. Ceasefire?
No.
Nice. No, I was actually ceasefired.
Oh, wait, really?
No,
Okay.
not anymore though. Not anymore, dude.
Ah!
Yes, headshot! Boom, headshot!
Well, this game is still fun. It's really cool seeing how deeply developers from this era care about it, choosing to keep their classic style rather than update to a modern one. It just makes these games feel much more personal. As we slowly escape the era of classic Roblox, I'm gonna miss that. Every game truly felt personal. Even my avatar is personal. This is what Builderman looked like at the time. Sweet smile, cool fit. Now he looks comically soulless, like he just witnessed a murder. But we'll get into the soullessness later. For now, it's time to move on to 2013, where the most popular game was Call of Robloxia 5 Roblox at War. Made by Lido Zinnemann, it got 26 million plays by the end of the year, which made it even more shocking. Upon clicking the link to the game, I was met with this. It's completely broken. We can see what it used to look like on the old version of the Roblox site, but unfortunately, it can't be played. All that remains is a recreation of a special game mode from it called Zombies. And already, it looks pretty awful, man. I'm not gonna lie. God, this is really retro. This is way more retro than the last one.
Why is it so retro?
Compared to Base Wars, this looks just horrible. There's no way this is a fun game, right?
Oh, I see zombies out there, dude. Oh my gosh, you can shoot off their arms. This is advanced, bro.
Wow, that's actually very cool.
In this game, you and your friend are trapped inside a building that's constantly under attack by zombies. You have to repair the windows they keep breaking down and collect points to upgrade your guns. In other words, this is completely stolen from Call of Duty Zombies. But despite the fact this game is hard on the eyes,
Oh, sick, dude. Looping is so awesome.
we just keep playing it.
Dude, this is great. The machine gun is good.
It's so addictive. Temp and I wind up playing it for well over 30 minutes without stopping. Back in the day, you didn't need to be a pro. You didn't even need to be good at building. As long as you had a good, fun idea, you could be successful. Anyone could be. Keep this in mind for later. It will be important. Also, this was the year Roblox added the ability to dance, so I can hit some sick moves while dressed as a creepy skeleton. Shockingly, there weren't any real advancements in avatars this year, so I'm just wearing the skeleton package from 2010. Anyways, we eventually realize this game just continues infinitely, so we decide to quit before it gets boring. And moving on to 2014, this is probably the first game any of you recognize.
There's something so peaceful about this game. Like I could totally just like sink an hour into this on a random day.
Yup. After reaching 32 million visits by the end of the year, Work at a Pizza Place by Dude1 quickly became the most actively played game on Roblox. This game is legendary. Today, it stands at 5 billion visits and still maintains 10,000 players at any given time. But does that mean it's lost its retro touch? Has the current Work at a Pizza Place evolved past the old building and gameplay style that made it special in the first place? Thanks to an old video by Remainings, we know this is what it used to look like.
So I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm burning. I'm burning!
And today, it looks like this. It's basically the same as it's always been. And to be honest, it works. For 30 minutes, Tip and I just played this game talking about life, delivering pizzas, taking orders, and hanging out in the background. It's simple, it works. And Work at a Pizza Place specifically is special. Let me explain why. We've seen our fair share of developers who maintain the old vibe of their game. It's clear that the retro style of classic Roblox means a lot to a lot of devs. But this is the first game where we see it matter to players too. This game is simple. It's not the most well-made, but it has 10,000 players. This is the first game I've shown this video that's still successful to this day. Even the avatar I'm wearing is still pretty popular nowadays. People are connected to these games. The style, I'm connected to it. And as we move to 2015, let me tell you a story. This was the year that a certain 13-year-old you may know joined Roblox. His favorite YouTuber, DanTDM, played the game for a video, so he wanted to try it out too. And one of that boy's favorite games was a little place called Prison Life. It may shock you to hear this, but that boy was me. And Prison Life, with 50 million plays by the end of the year, had the most active players. And I really, really hope one of my biggest childhood games hasn't been ruined. Let's test it out. Dude, this is so good. Oh, we're in a hacked lobby. Oh, man.
All of the lobbies are hacked, bro.
No way, really?
It's like the most hacked game ever. Do you not know that?
I think I found a non-hacked lobby.
I think I'm good. I think we're good. Okay, I remember the most goated way to... No, okay, it's not a kill lobby. Shoot, dude.
That's, not a good sign at all. This game is impossible to play, genuinely. One of my favorite childhood games is the first game in the whole video that has genuinely been ruined. Reluctantly, I make a private server to just play with Tempest and pray it'll maybe still be fun.
Well, I'm going to breakfast, waiting for my warden to come get me. Hey, man, chill. Dude, stop tasing me. It's not cool. Dude, you're griefing. You're actually griefing.
The goal of this game is to hang out and roleplay in prison, eventually mustering up a plan to escape. There's a few ways to do that, but I had a very special one in mind. 8 years ago, I uploaded this video, Raking My Toilet Prison Life.
You'll never get me! Oh man, this is super intense.
I was a little bit younger back then, but I knew what I was doing. In that video, I camped outside a bench waiting for a hammer, and then used said hammer to, well, I'll give you one guess. Does this actually still work?
You're a good cop, and I would never escape from you. Let me run on the treadmill. Dude!
Oh, looks like you slipped, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna go poop, man. I'm gonna go poop. Don't bother me, because I'm pooping in my cell, low-key.
I'm gonna cross-reference what toilet I pooped at in my golden days.
It's making particles. Wait a minute.
Not escaping or anything.
Are you pooping?
Well, I'm definitely not escaping. I'll tell you that much.
You're not pooping in any of these toilets. Hello? Wait, what? Where'd you go, dude? Wait, you're not pooping? What the heck?
13-year-old laughability, thank you. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm having a lot of fun playing this. Despite the fact it's completely broken in public servers, it's still alright. Tip and I play for half an hour more before I call it a night and decide to go to bed. This year was important to me in ways I didn't even realize at the time. I mean, this was the first year where bacon hairs became the default avatar. The stars of every laughability thumbnail. What a great year for Roblox. However, moving on to 2016, things get too personal for me. With 240 million plays by the end of the year, oh my gosh. Roblox High School by Cindering was the most popular game. I played this game even more than Prison Life. The only problem is, it's a roleplay game. A roleplay game where you can save outfits that never go away. Yeah, this game has some very embarrassing old information about me in it.
Prom? Alright, I am loading prom right now. Dude, check it out. I look so fancy for prom. I loved the color purple back then.
This is the exact same outfit I used to wear 9 years ago, and it's embarrassing, bro. But hey, Macho's also wearing his old avatar. Maybe it's embarrassing too.
You were infinitely cooler than me, bro. I was such a little nerd. Look at me, genuinely.
Unfortunately, outfits aren't the only thing this game saves either.
My RP name, oh my god, this is so embarrassing. My name was Tango, because I thought it was cool, and that was my name on another game I played. And my bio was unpredictable. Slash crush? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Because I didn't know who I had a crush on. I had no idea.
And of course, I also made videos on this game back in the day.
Oh my gosh. It looked a lot worse. Roblox's lighting was definitely much worse back then.
But enough reminiscing. Did the game actually deserve players? How was it played? Allow Macho and I to demonstrate.
Welcome everyone to the English class. No. Hey, stop spray painting.
I don't have a book.
Fail RP, fail RP.
This is a fun game for middle schoolers like myself to roleplay being in high school. I could have roleplayed being a superhero, man, and this is what I settled with, being 2 grades higher. Despite my embarrassing past with it, honestly, the game was and is great. You can really see people getting better at building and coding as the years go on. But still, this era had its own unique style. It's all still so personal, still so classic. It's super super impressive that throughout every game we've tried, Roblox has maintained that. I'm not saying that's a good or bad thing, but it's definitely nostalgic to come back and see something just the way I left it. Personal and handmade. However, moving to 2017, we encounter the game that changed everything. You've probably heard of the game Meep City by Alex Neutron. Maybe in a good light, but probably in a bad one. In 2017, it rapidly rose to the top of Roblox's charts, being the first game to hit 1 billion visits near the end of the year. But that monstrous rise was met by equally monstrous controversy. Meep City, much like Roblox High School, is a roleplay game. However, unlike Roblox High School, it had a feature named parties. You could decorate your home and then advertise it as a party location where people could come and, well, party. Only problem is, in these parties, you could do some unsettling things. Alex Neutron allowed for you to place beds next to each other, giving off the appearance that you were sleeping next to another user. This is definitely not appropriate for a kid's game, so later, he actually ended up removing beds from parties. Happy ending, right? Well, I wish. For some unknown reason, later, he would re-add beds to parties despite knowing what they were used for. Not only that, people were now figuring out you could put poles on top of tables and use them for, inappropriate things I cannot mention here. If I can't mention something in a YouTube video, maybe don't let it happen in your Roblox game, man. Throughout the years, it only got worse and more encouraged to the point that the inappropriate things were the only reason tens of thousands of players even launched the game. Seeing this, Roblox forced the removal of parties from Meep City, and the game went from over 70,000 players on a normal day to 5,000. So why did I label this as the game that changed everything? Well, look at this gameplay. Doesn't everything feel less personal? Just a little bit. It's so professional. To reiterate, I can't say if that's good or bad. I mean, it looks great, objectively, but this lack of personality doesn't just affect the game quality. The owner of this game didn't care about it. We've suddenly shifted from an era of game developers who cared so much that they updated and maintained the original style of their games to this day, to game developers who care so little they actively re-add features that hurt their young audience. This will come up in even more extreme examples later, but it's definitely beginning to look a bit more grim. Hey, at least there is some positive stuff. I mean, look.
Check out my avatar. This is what I wore back then. Like, actually, in my YouTube videos, you saw it. Oh, and look at who it is. This is a reunion and a half right here. Hold on, I need to find the video now. Hold on. Oh, there you are, dude!
For those of you who didn't know, Macho and I have been friends since I was 13 and he was even younger. This video was our first ever collab, and it happened in 2017. Back then, we played Meep City, sometimes together, and it had fun minigames. It wasn't all bad. Both of our current outfits are the things we wore when we played it. It sucks seeing us don these same outfits, standing in the corpse of a game we used to know. Let's just hope the 2018 game doesn't continue that trend. Well, looks like it does. In 2018, the new game Jailbreak by Batimo rapidly crushed 2 billion visits. I used to play it a lot when I was younger, but when I logged in, I was met with this.
Oh my god, they fully changed this. Like, recently. This game has been so revamped. What?
This isn't the Jailbreak I used to know. This Jailbreak feels too polished, too professional. But remember when I said that being professional doesn't mean a game is bad? Well, despite going into Jailbreak with a pretty negative mindset.
Try it right here and then we'll jump to the right. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, try again. 3, 2, 1, go. Yes! Yes! The funniest jailbreak glitch!
I ended up having quite a bit of fun with Macho. I came into it worried that this was an era where Roblox began prioritizing professionality over creativity. But Jailbreak is insanely creative.
Yes! We gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here.
We loved escaping, particularly the method we used to escape. That's because, once again, this game played a pretty important part in my childhood. And after dressing in my old big head avatar, the memories came flooding back.
Oh, yeah, baby. Wait, this is the avatar. Oh, I used this in a different video. Hold on. That you were in, Macho. The funniest jailbreak glitch.
Hello everybody, I'm in Jailbreak and I want to show you guys a super secret jailbreak glitch. Funniest jailbreak glitch.
I used to be obsessed with glitching Jailbreak to escape the prison. That's why, dressed in the old avatar I had and all, Macho and I glitched out earlier. I don't know, man. It's a small thing, but it's something that I love. After last game, it's reassuring to feel that love hasn't faded. But, nostalgia aside, is the game actually fun?
Like, Macho, we gotta get out of here. Oh my gosh, there's spotlights looking at us. Oh yeah. Oh, there's drifting in this game, I forgot.
We honestly just had a ton of fun driving around and drifting the car for 20 minutes. There's stores you can rob and ways to actually, play the game. But screw off! When I was 14, all I did was drift my car and drive around. I'm gonna do it now! Jailbreak is a testament to how games can be professional, but creative and passionate also.
No, I got arrested!
I hate Jailbreak. Worst game ever. And hey, even in a situation where I didn't like it, at least it's not overly monetized slop like some modern games. When did that trend start anyways? Oh god. We're transitioning to 2019, aren't we? I'm gonna have to talk about the Roblox game that truly changed everything. Even more so than Meep City. Ending 2019 with 3.6 billion visits. Adopt Me by Uplift Games was like nothing Roblox had ever seen before. It was the most popular Roblox game by far. In a time where the most popular games to ever exist were only cracking 50,000 players, Adopt Me regularly averaged 500,000 or more. It was gonna change everything about Roblox, and not necessarily for the better.
Tunnel to Adoption Island. Okay, well, maybe we should get a pet. That's how Adopt Me works, ain't it?
Adopt Me is a game where you can either raise and look after pets, or raise and look after other Adopt Me players.
I need a bath. Calm down, bro. You just turned into a baby. You already need a bath? You serious right now, dude?
I'm gonna be looking after a little baby Macho all day to get the full Adopt Me experience.
Oh, and you're stinky. Ew. You're a stinky baby, dude. Yucky you. Okay. You sit there, little sweetheart, and then we'll just go and get you an ice cream, why don't?
And while I make him an ice cream, we need to talk about the elephant in the room. Adopt Me almost certainly wasn't the first game to do this, but it was absolutely the pioneer of it. Over monetization.
I got you your ice cream, you little no, eat it. Yay! Oh! And he's doing a little jig because he's so happy. Here, I'll pick you up now, sweet little stinky baby Macho. And we'll go right to my house so you can get a nice warm bath.
Adopt Me was the first game that truly made people realize, holy crap, Roblox can make money. They frequently have limited time products, tons of game passes, and ways to buy money with Robux, which can then be used to gamble.
Why is the goat in my house right now? Why are you here, dude? There, now take a little shower, Macho. Mommy's gonna go read and drink some wine. Wow, stop throwing a fit. You're throwing a fit. Stop it.
I'm having a little fun just because anything is fun with a friend, but a large portion of players in this game derive their fun from the economy. Some pets are ultra rare, worth more than others, and people trade them to try and become rich. It's an interesting monetization scheme for a game, and one that slowly festers and grows into something awful over time. But honestly, for now, Adopt Me isn't so bad.
You're healthy again. And you're not stinky. Aww, yay.
But it's just so professional, so corporate. You can't look at the design of this game and tell me it was created with anything other than money in mind. Despite the fact that this is the year I started finally finding who I wanted to be, creating the avatar that I still use to this day, it feels like the first year I'm truly disconnected from. We're a long way from prison life, a long way from Roblox high school. I grew up with Roblox. This site changed my life more than I'd ever expected. And even though it isn't bad, Adopt Me is, well, it makes me sad. It's like watching something I love, something that shaped me, distort into something slightly more malicious, something I wouldn't want other kids growing up with. So, moving on to the 2020 game, I began to worry. What if it continues, or even worse, evolves the trend of carelessness and cold professionalism Adopt Me showcased? I was then dropped into a poorly built copy of Granny's house with a monster pig chasing me around.
Piggy just so ignored me.
This is Piggy by Minitoon, and in 2020 alone, it achieved 7.2 billion visits. I'm not lying. I am not making that up. This game was monstrous, and it looked like this.
Oh, red key. Okay, red key is there. Okay, purple key is there. I don't know what purple key is used for.
In this game, you try to collect different keys and hammers and doodads to aid in your escape from this psycho pig. Much like Granny's house. You just want to get the key. Okay, I'm done with that. As you can probably tell, this game was different.
I'm on the run from a psycho pig. She's gonna get me. She's a psycho pig.
Well, it's not necessarily poorly made. It's certainly not professionally made. I mean, look at this. The build style fits right in with Roblox high school and prison life. How in the world did this amateur game succeed in an environment filled with professional ones? Well, notice anything about this gameplay?
What now? What now, Temp? What now, dude? Oh no! How? Oh my god!
First off, the game was fun. The idea was good. And I guess after all these years, fun still beats professionalism. Second off, look at the maps I'm playing. The characters showing up. There's a story to Piggy. A story people follow. YouTubers made hundreds of videos covering it. And at the center of it all was Minitoon, updating the game weekly. Somehow. Despite the fact that Piggy was amateur and made by a tiny team, it was good. However, it was never the most popular game. And soon after it rose to fame, it died off as well. It was a beacon of hope. It had hardly any monetization and a community Minitoon cared about. But was it just a flash in the pan? Much like how my avatar Lil Nas X was a flash in the pan? Apologies for the transition. Lil Nas X had a Roblox concert that year and it was awesome, and this avatar was from, I guess we'll have to see in the 2021 game. Honestly, I wasn't expecting much, and when I logged in, that's exactly what I got.
Wait, check this out. Okay, dude. Whatever, I guess.
You might recognize this game. There's a slim, tiny, minuscule chance you recognize it, but in case you don't, this is Brookhaven, made by Wolfpack. It ended 2021 with 14 billion visits, is currently sitting at 64 billion visits, and is the most played Roblox game ever created. And just like I said earlier, it's not much.
All right, I'm gonna invade this woman's home. Hi.
Yeah, it's so bare bones. We just decided to troll some people instead of actually playing the game.
Basically, if two people put a ladder on you like this, and someone puts it in one the other direction, then I'll be stuck. Yeah, like that. I'm stuck in ladder jail now.
Wait, let's ladder jail people, bro.
And while we're on our way to troll people, what if I told you the fact this game isn't much isn't actually bad? I mean, okay, technically, Brookhaven is a roleplay game, sort of like Roblox High School or like Robloxaville, but it's so open-ended, I feel like anyone can have fun in it. I mean, look at us.
There's a guy standing here, guys.
Get him! Yes! Ladder jail!
Yes, we're good. Sorry, buddy. Look at his stupid face, dude.
No one would have expected this game to do well. It has roleplay like Adopt Me, but way less features than Adopt Me. Way less monetization than Adopt Me. Way less, how do I say this nicely, quality than Adopt Me. But that simplicity, that openness, is what led to it being #1. This is what I would have loved to play growing up. I mean, this kinda is what I played growing up. This is super similar to Roblox High School, and even more similar to Robloxaville, that game Timp and I couldn't play earlier. This is a massive hopeful light. Amateur games still work. As long as they have a great idea behind them, anything is possible. However, avatars this year weren't doing quite as well. Mine is a Stitch face because 2021 is the year those started to really explode in popularity. For better or worse, if you were around back then, you know all about Stitch faces. But hey, aside from that, 2021 was great. Brookhaven is great. Let's hope in 2022, the site continues in this simple, appealing direction. There's a few games that could be mentioned for this year. Blox Fruits, Doors, Pet Simulator X. But the game I'm covering is one that completely changed the scene on Roblox. For better or for worse.
The amount that I don't want to play this game is insane.
And after telling Temp what game we were playing...
Roblox sucks, dude! Let's go back 10 years, bro.
I found out none of us really wanted to play it. Okay, Brown. let's play some Bed Wars. Bed Wars is so fun. Bed Wars is so fun. Yup, Roblox Bed Wars by Easy.gg reached 5.5 billion visits by the end of 2022, making it one of the most popular games ever made. Hundreds of YouTubers got millions of views on. Even some of the biggest YouTubers of today, like Fulton, first started with Bed Wars content. The only problem is... Dude, we're in depth. This is gonna suck so
I'm gonna throw up.
I'm gonna vomit, dude. I'm gonna hurl.
This game doesn't exactly have the best reputation. Most of the player base has quit because of insane pay to win. Yeah, remember earlier when I said Adopt Me had a lot of game passes? Look how many Bed Wars has. And that's not even mentioning the game is stolen.
Just Bed Wars, bruh.
No, yeah, like, actually.
What the heck?
Most Roblox players don't know this, but the concept of Bed Wars, down to the name, was entirely stolen from the Minecraft game named Bed Wars. Humble, simple, original projects without a ton of monetization are successful. Brookhaven and Piggy are successful. How did the coin flip in the exact opposite direction to this? A professional studio pushing away all their players with insane over-monetization on a stolen game. Needless to say, going into this, I had low hopes, but it didn't take long for me to realize something.
Chicken jockey.
Chicken jockey.
Yes! Oh my god, someone just saved me.
This game is kinda hype.
Macho has a shield.
Dude, get him off.
He's on his
Get him
dodo.
off. Oh
No
my
way.
gosh, my telephone,
No
telephone.
way.
Dude,
He died. He died.
Despite the fact we eventually lost, the game was actually kind of fun. It definitely has a reason to exist at the very least. And hey, speaking of copying, my avatar this year has fake UGC limiteds on it, because this is the year where Roblox just gave up on the catalog and began allowing everything. Woohoo! Anyways, I'm still confused. If Brookhaven were and Piggy were, why are the studios still making insanely cash grab professional games to the point of turning away their most dedicated players? Let's hope our 2023 game answers that. Blade Ball, created by Wiggity, reached 2 billion visits by the end of the year and topped the charts with its active players. It used to average 200,000 of them and peaked at 500,000. So, what in the world happened?
Wow, there is a lot of stuff to buy in the lobby.
I know, and very expensive too.
I feel like this used to not have anything when the game launched, but now it's just a bunch of loot
it's been
crates.
this bad for a long time.
Something is very wrong with Blade Ball. Something I could feel immediately upon joining. I mean, from what I can tell, the actual game seems kind of fun.
No! Dude, Liz, you're good at this game, bro. What the fuck?
But if that's all there is to the story, how did it see a 10 times drop in players? Well, it all started with a name you may recognize. Some call this name the Grim Reaper of Roblox games. Do Big. Blade Ball is an over-monetized game. That's a fact. Researching for this video, I looked far and wide for a reason why people stopped playing, and every player comment I found echoed the same sentiment.
This game is quite literally a cash grab for easy money, but they succeeded somehow.
Yes, you're so right. They used to have $100 swords. My opinion is that the developers is hungry for money and it has a lot of Robux swords and it shows the developers hungry for Robux.
Apparently the game was so pay to win, it made it feel almost pointless to play if you hadn't spent money. I mean, I can tell the game's core is fun, but even a good core can be ruined by a greedy development team. But is it even the development team's fault? It seems like the game isn't even owned by them anymore. It's owned by a corporation called Do Big. Looking into said corporation, people absolutely hate them. Apparently, this isn't the only game they've killed. They squeezed Dusty Trip to its limits and killed the player base of that game too. This Do Big corporation, they stand to kill everything that made Roblox what it is. Originality, amateur success, non-predatory monetization. Do Big is doing the opposite of all that. Why? This stuff is proven to turn away players and make them hate the platform. Why would you ever... Oh, Blade Ball is the 10th highest earning game on Roblox. And keep that 10th place number in mind, that number will be very important later. But killing off your player base doesn't matter. If you optimize making as much money as humanly possible, milking every player's wallets to a predatory degree, you can be even more financially successful than passionate games. No wonder people prefer old Roblox. I grew up with Roblox, and this is what's on top? This? I'm not even gonna bother playing playing this game. I just want to move on. Oh, yeah, by the way, my avatar is Luffy from One Piece because 2023 is when copyright infringement started taking over the platform. Man, this place is starting to suck. You know, at least that was a one-off. The 2024 game is something I know is good. Fish. Created by Woozy Nate, this game soared to 2 billion visits in near record time. It was the fastest growing game on the site, and for good reason. The game is simple. It's relaxing. During a time where every game was screaming at you to buy stuff, Fish was just a chill place to hang out with your friends. The gameplay was so fun and addicting that I even made a video spending 24 hours straight in it with Macho. It was such a fun time. I have an emotional connection to this game, so I'm excited to see how it's evolved since I left. Wow,
Roblox is
open
taking
the
it
shop,
back.
dude. Holy moly, there's a lot to buy.
It's so expensive too. Like none of this is affordable, bro.
And what do you mean it's marked down? No, it's not. That was never 5,000 Robux. Don't lie, dude. Oh no, 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 no. What happened? What's all this crap?
This is what I'm talking about. These chests are, you can buy them with this currency, but the rarest item is a 0.0001% chance it's impossible to get.
The dev of this game is awesome. He's a great guy. I've talked to him. There's no way he did this. Who even... Oh my god. Do Big bought this game. They bought this game and they gutted it. Just like every other game they've bought. If you want to know exactly what went wrong, check out this video by the Holy Grail 75. It's incredible and I haven't seen a single player disagree with it. But long story short, they didn't care about their players. They ripped apart the game and milked all the money they could out of it. They began adding features based on how much money it could make them instead of how much fun it could bring players. It's kinda appropriate that my avatar this year is meant to represent a bot because I feel like the only people who play this anymore are bots. This hurts way more than Blade Ball. I have great memories of this game, playing it with my best friend, something I've been doing since 2016. And now those memories, those 24 hours I spent in Fish, I can never revisit. The game is ruined. Roblox is getting ruined.
Dude, this game got my brother back in the Roblox, and he hasn't played in like years. And then he quit again because of how shit the game became.
It's a shame, man. It's a shame.
And if the story ended there, it would make sense. Roblox, a platform built around creation, making personal projects and sharing them with your friends. A platform millions have fond memories growing up with, slowly was corrupted by greed, lost touch with its players, and even the best games fell apart because of it. But that isn't where the story ends. There's still one more year, 2025. You see, when you ruin a beloved game by purchasing it and then gutting it for all it's worth, people tend to notice that. Developers tend to notice that. Because, shockingly, people aren't dumb. When Do Big tries to buy games nowadays, they're often met with hilarious and totally serious replies from passionate devs. Like this conversation with Yuke, the creator of Regretivator, where he asked for $7 billion to buy his game. People began finding out that not only does Do Big ruin games, but the money they offer you for your games isn't ever worth it. If you just keep working on your own project without help from Do Big, keep it wholesome, keep it honorable, you end up with games like Forsaken. No pay to win, no gambling, just cosmetics. Or even better, you wind up like the game I'm testing from this year, Dead Rails. Created and still owned by Rico Miller, Dead Rails has quickly become the most popular Roblox game to ever exist. And upon loading in, we were met with even more good news. Dude, check it out. You can buy more storage. You can buy like 2 starter guns that are shit and you don't want to buy. And you can buy money, and that's it. There's no Robux exclusive class, no Robux exclusive anything, bro, besides like more bag space. Wow, shocking. A game that looks amateur, is simple, and doesn't have any predatory monetization is the most popular Roblox game in existence? It's almost like any game that takes this approach succeeds. Piggy, Brookhaven, Roblox High School, Prison Life. Do I need to keep going? But wait. There's another aspect of those games that help them. The most important aspect, fun. Is Dead Rails fun?
Yeah, they have animations now.
Wait,
I got the
Roblox
bank
is
code.
so back. This game is awesome.
You never played this game before, bro?
No, I wasn't kidding. I've not played it.
Dude, the game's only getting better, Macho.
I heal you, man.
Oh wait, that is actually
That's
very nice.
respect, man.
Uh-oh.
Yup. It's fun. It obviously has its issues, like the gameplay getting a bit repetitive, but guess what? Rico Miller is a developer concerned with adding what he thinks will be fun, not what he thinks will make money. He is not Dubig. He's not gonna turn away players and make them hate the game. He's not a corporation making slop. In Dead Rails, I see the games I played when I was a kid. I see the amateur style of Prison Life, Roblox High School, and the simple fun of games like Helly Wars that are even older. I was horrified that the platform I grew up alongside, made friends on, built a life around, had decomposed. The game with 20 years of history so rich that old players like Temperist and newer players like me enjoy it just as much. History so golden, I just spent the last 45 minutes appreciating it with you. History deeply intertwined with who I am as a person. I was worried that history had changed, mutated into something greedy, sloppy, careless. But I wasn't the only one worried. I wasn't the only one who grew up with the game. Other people who let this platform shape their life, who care about it deeply, who want to pass on the experiences they had to children of a whole new generation, those people are making games now. And despite corporate slop still succeeding, those people's games will always succeed more. Thanks for watching.